Recent reports describe employees and contractors at Facebook Meta over the past year have been fired or disciplined for allegedly exploiting their positions to take part in knowingly or unknowingly hijacking user accounts. The centralization of social networks has always been a concern, with large parts of our social and professional lives mediated by private entities. This has become even more recently apparent when a single billionaire can rocket into and buy up all the shares to become king, emperor, and overall ruler of a platform and change rules as they see fit. Even well-established companies like Meta can have single stakeholders enact large decisions. We are all beholden online in many ways to these companies and those working within. In one reported instance, Meta security guards had access to administrator tools and into accounts, which can create some problems. As for anyone who knows, if you have a problem logging into your account, there is an account recovery process, and if that doesn't work, there are ways to reach out to Facebook directly and attempt to recover your account. And back-end staff need to have tools in order to recover and manage those accounts. Well, it turns out many people in Facebook Meta might have access to those particular tools. And are they using them appropriately? Well, Meta says not everyone. Select predominant Facebook account holders have additional direct account recovery methods beyond Meta's activated automated systems that we are all familiar with. An insider shared with the Wall Street Journal, you really have to have someone on the inside who will actually do it. It's a who you know type of relationship. This level of privileged access has created an alleged black market of services where employees were abusing their operational tools, getting paid by third parties to gain unauthorized access into accounts in exchange for potentially thousands of dollars. In recent published media reports, some of the fired employees who were contacted said they did nothing wrong and only helped friends and family regain their accounts, which, by the way, is within the policy. Kind of an employee benefit, I would suppose. Or another saying, in addition, wasn't informed how they were supposed to use the internal tools. Perhaps this is an internal problem on who properly gets access to such administrative tools. But for high-profile account celebrities and political figures do leverage these tools within relationships inside Meta Facebook organization. And for good reason, such user accounts are more targeted and therefore should have some extra level of assurance. But again, are these internal tools being used properly by everyone? Recent reports suggesting might be some problems. A spokesperson from Meta told Insider people should never buy or sell accounts or pay for an account recovery service to recover their account, because doing so violates Meta's Facebook's terms of service. The terms of service, in our experiencing, upheld by social networks are at their discretion, meaning they choose if and when they want to pursue any consequences for violations. As we have seen, they do not enforce all their rules seriously or investigate when allegations of broken rules are brought to them and to their attention. The California Age-Appropriate Design Code that takes effect in 2024, mandating online services to enforce published terms, policies, and community standards established by the business, including but not limited to privacy policies and those concerning children. Could be useful, but we will have to wait to see if this will have any effect or any loopholes. I can see a couple issues already. The weakest part in any security infrastructure is the human factor. Given the tens of thousands of people working within Meta Facebook, most folks are good, decent, normal people. But as we have seen in business, and this is nothing new, the proposition of a large stack of cash being used to influence and leverage a position of privileged access to gain control of back-end tools, although risky, can be very appealing. Anything you do online, even in a private space, there is no guarantee of 100% privacy and even control. So when you think about it, even if you have a private account and you're not sharing anything, if you have no friends or followers, well, understand, even then, your account is not private. Because if you're storing data, information, files, personal information on someone else's computer on the internet, well, understand, there can be some risk there that those people who own and run and operate those systems, you are hoping they're holding your information in good faith. But again, large organizations like Meta, Facebook, and others with thousands of employees, can you be certain that every single one of those employees who may or may not have privileged access or back-end tools are using them appropriately? What if a cyber criminal offers such employee a couple $1,000s to do them a favor? Just unlock one account here and there, and here's some cash for your troubles. That can happen. As Meta, Facebook has reported, has occurred, allegedly, within the organization, which they took action against. Again, will Meta, Facebook make any changes to this? Because when I think about, when I'm looking at these stories, when I'm looking at these reports, security guards had back-end access into Facebook account recovery processes. Does that make a lot of sense? Probably not. So, I don't know, maybe Meta, Facebook can change their policies and maybe limit the amount of people who have access to these tools. But even then, even if there's 100 people who have access, you are relying that every one of those 100 people are properly using those tools in safe and appropriate, legitimate ways. And again, can you be certain of that? There is no guarantee of privacy when it comes to the internet. And be cautious. Even in a private, safe, secure website where you have no friends, no followers, you're not posting anything, it's like an online document saving platform or something. Again, you are hoping, you are relying on the back end. People who work and run that website you are using are holding your information in good faith. Like, share, subscribe, and check out our other news reports, guides here on YouTube, and our resources on our website, thewhitehatter.ca. Have a great time online, and stay safe.